up with Selena Gomez's husband? Like, he acts like he hates her. Like, he literally acts like he does not like her.
Thank you so much.
You have the best brow gel.
Oh yeah, so you know.
What happens when a pop princess writes her own fairy tale and the prince looks like he'd rather be anywhere else? Because that's exactly what fans are asking right now after watching clip after clip of Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's so-called newlywed era fall apart in real time with the kind of awkward silences, delayed reactions, and distant stares that don't just raise eyebrows, they drag you into a full-blown spiral. This was supposed to be Selena's peace era, her comeback, the moment she proved she could find love outside the chaos of past PR entanglements and public breakdowns. But instead of honeymoon energy, what we're seeing is something colder, stiffer, and way more distant, and people have noticed. And if you've ever side-eyed a celebrity couple and thought, there's something we're not being told, hit that like button and subscribe, because this isn't just a marriage story, it's a mirror, and what we're seeing reflected back might not be as cute as they hoped.
He low-key gives a little bit DL, but it's like, do you like her? Do you have anything nice to say about her? Can you profess your love to her? Like, let us know something. Why is it everything like? And then he's like, in one of the interviews, like, she hates when I say that, she hates when I tell the story. So then why are you telling me?
Because when you're in love, you lean in, you match energy, you glow in the same direction, but Benny, he's giving airplane mode, frozen expression, like his body showed up but the connection didn't. And it all started unraveling in the tiniest, strangest moments, the way he pauses just a beat too long when she reaches for his hand, the way he pulls her through a Golden Globes crowd like she's a stray +1, and the way he talks about her in interviews like she's a character in a story he's already tired of telling. People tried to ignore it at first, gave him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he's just awkward, maybe he's camera shy. But then came the Lakers game. Selena reaches out like any new wife would. Benny, he freezes, looks down, hesitates. And in that millisecond, TikTok went full detective mode. The clip went viral, people zoomed in, slowed it down, looped it with captions like, "Bro thinks he's on a different planet." And suddenly, it wasn't just a vibe, it was a full-on theory. Benny Blanco does not like Selena Gomez. And just like that, the fairy tale turned into surveillance footage, because every moment after that was tinted with suspicion.
Oh my God. Thank you so much.
You have the best brow gel.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, so you know.
The Golden Globes should have been a reset. Camera ready, curated, perfect. But no, fans clocked it again. Him rushing through the crowd, Selena looking dazed, trying to keep up, fans yelling, "Let her talk," while Benny kept moving like the event was about him. And the pattern kept growing. Little things adding up, body language that felt off, chemistry that looked performative, and then came the Christmas video. The cozy cabin content, the coupley soft focus carousel where they're tubing in the snow, laughing in vintage filters, kissing under twinkle lights, and doing everything short of holding up a "we're fine, shut up" sign. It should have calmed the noise, but it didn't, because once the internet locks into a narrative, it doesn't log out, especially when that narrative starts sounding like a cover story. Like, why the sudden overload of cozy energy? Why the snowflake caption that felt more like damage control than celebration? And why did some fans swear the pics were photoshopped?
Even to me?
And that's when things took a darker turn, because it wasn't just about hand-holding or weird red carpet pacing anymore. People started asking, did Selena fall harder than he did? Was this another case of a woman trying to manufacture the kind of love story she's been denied over and over again, and picking a partner who wasn't fully present? Because here's what got people spiraling. Selena was the one who said, "I love you" first. And she didn't just say it, she said it while coming out of anesthesia, hand bandaged, vulnerable, unfiltered. And Benny, he told the story like a joke, mocked the moment. She said, "I love you," and I told her to go back to bed. He laughed, said she hates when he tells that story. And still, he told it. That's when fans started asking the real questions. Why would you keep repeating a story that makes her look desperate and you look emotionally detached? And what kind of man, months into a marriage, is already publicly joking about his wife's most tender moments? Because it doesn't feel romantic, it feels mean.
When we first started dating, she had hand surgery and she was coming out of anesthesia. And she just goes, "I love you." And I said, what? And she goes, I love you. And I said,
I don't remember.
I was like, go back.
And let's not forget the New Year's airport sighting. Selena alone, no Benny in sight, just her, rolling through LAX with that don't look at me energy she gets when something's wrong. People tried to explain it away. Benny's scared of flying. He's said it before. Fair enough, but still your first New Year's as a married couple, and you're not even in the same state? You're not even faking a joint story? It didn't sit right. And then came the response, a New Year's winter getaway that felt like it was scripted by a publicist. Cozy snow pics, matching vibes, vintage-style home video footage of them playing in the snow, a literal kiss on camera, all posted with a snowflake emoji. No caption, no context, just vibes, except the vibes were off. Fans zoomed in. Some said the photos looked altered, that Benny's outline was too sharp, that lighting didn't match, that his body positioning was slightly skewed. It could have been nothing, or it could have been everything. Because when people start whispering lavender marriage, they don't stop. Not when the pieces start falling into place, not when the energy feels choreographed. And definitely not when one half of the couple looks like he's showing up because he has to, not because he wants to. And that's the thread people are pulling on now, the does he even like her thread, the was this ever real thread, and the even darker one, the was this marriage for attention? Because
Selena Gomez herself is responding to the rumors that her and Benny Blanco broke up because Benny cheated on her with one of her best friends. Wait until you guys hear what Selena said. So over the past couple of days, there have been rumors circulating online that Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco are no longer together because Benny cheated on Selena. This rumor started because Selena Gomez unfollowed her longtime friend Teresa Marie on social media, and people started speculating that Benny was secretly having an affair with Teresa Marie. Well, yesterday was the Rare Beauty Mental Health Summit, and obviously Selena Gomez was in attendance. Rare Beauty is her brand, and she made a speech at the summit and mentioned Benny Blanco. Listen to this.
I wouldn't be in a healthy relationship if I wasn't complete. I wouldn't be healthy in my career if I wasn't complete. I have to find that myself in order for everything else to happen.
let's talk about timing. September 2025. Selena marries Benny. Out of nowhere. Taylor Swift is dominating headlines with Travis Kelce. Marriage rumors, football cameras, public kisses, America's sweetheart arc in full swing. And suddenly, Selena's got her own whirlwind romance, her own headline, her own PR-ready, I'm in love too story. Fans are asking, was this timing strategic? Was this about love or optics? Some think Selena was tired of being single, of being seen as unclaimed, of watching everyone else get the love story she's never been allowed to have, and maybe, just maybe, she tried to write herself a chapter that would compete. But here's where it gets darker, because some fans are suggesting this was never about Travis or Justin, or even Benny, that the real push came from something deeper: loneliness, insecurity, the trauma of always being the one left behind. And if that's true, then this marriage wasn't built on love, it was built on fear. And you can't sustain a marriage on that. And as for Benny, people are starting to wonder what he got out of this. Career boost? Fame by association? Image rehab? And if he's already emotionally clocked out, was he ever really in? Because when fans talk about lavender marriages, they're not just talking rumors, they're talking pattern recognition, PR alignments, mutual benefit. And right now, this entire relationship is starting to look like a performance that's no longer sticking to the script. And it's not just the internet spiraling, it's body language experts, celebrity therapists, even fellow stars hinting in interviews that the vibes are weird. That Benny seems checked out. That Selena looks like she's holding up an image more than she's living in a reality. And when a fan commented, "Benny, can you at least let her talk to her fans?" That wasn't shade, that was heartbreak. Because people love Selena. They've watched her break, rebuild, survive, and now, watching her walk beside someone who seems emotionally unavailable, it's triggering. It's personal, and it's not just about this couple anymore. It's about what happens when women who've spent years trying to be okay finally settle for someone who's just there. Not present, not passionate, just there. And if this is what love looks like in 2026, fans aren't buying it. Because love doesn't feel like dragging someone through a crowd. It doesn't feel like mocking someone's first, "I love you." It doesn't feel like side eyes on carpets and forced holiday photos. It feels like showing up every day, fully. And that's not what we're seeing. So now the question is, will they make it to their first anniversary? Or will this marriage crumble before the ink on the marriage certificate fully dries? Because if Selena and Benny divorced before Justin and Hailey after all this, that would be the plot twist of the decade. But maybe the real twist is that this was never a love story to begin with. Just a highlight reel. Just another chapter in a long line of curated heartbreaks. And whether the internet is right or wrong, one thing's for sure, we're not looking at a happily ever after. We're watching a quiet unraveling, in plain sight.